In the world of business, we are often taught that profit is the ultimate goal. The primary focus is on the bottom line, and every action is scrutinized through the lens of financial gain. Every decision, every strategy, should be geared towards maximizing revenue and minimizing losses. This is the conventional wisdom that drives most corporate strategies. But what if I told you that sometimes losing money can actually be a path to winning? It sounds counterintuitive, but there are scenarios where short-term losses pave the way for long-term success. This counterintuitive concept, where short-term losses are strategically embraced to achieve long-term gains, is a powerful tool. It's like a game of chess, where sacrificing a piece can lead to a checkmate. It's a high-stakes game that can lead to market dominance or catastrophic failure. The stakes are high and the risks are significant, but the rewards can be monumental. This essay will delve into the paradox of losing to win in the business world. We will dissect this strategy and understand its nuances. We will explore the traditional profit-driven approach and contrast it with the strategy of prioritizing market share, even at the cost of short-term losses. This comparison will highlight the differences in outcomes and risks. We will examine the potential benefits and risks of this approach, its impact on employees and customers, and illustrate its real-world applications through examples of companies that have both succeeded and failed. These case studies will provide a comprehensive understanding of the strategy. Ultimately, we will emphasize the importance of sustainable growth and long-term customer loyalty as the foundation for lasting success. This approach ensures that businesses not only survive, but thrive in the long run. The traditional business model is straightforward. You identify a need in the market. You create a product or service to meet that need. Then, you sell it for a price higher than your production cost, generating profit. This approach is logical, intuitive, and has been the cornerstone of commerce for centuries. This model emphasizes efficiency, cost-cutting, and maximizing profit margins. Businesses operating under this model are laser-focused on the bottom line. They prioritize immediate financial gains. This approach can be very effective, especially for small businesses or those operating in stable, predictable markets. In contrast to the traditional model, some businesses, particularly large corporations, adopt a different strategy, one that prioritizes market share over immediate profitability. This approach involves intentionally operating at a loss, often for an extended period, to gain a larger slice of the market. The allure of this strategy lies in the promise of long-term dominance. By undercutting competitors on price, offering massive discounts, or even providing services for free, companies can attract a large customer base quickly. This strategy can be particularly appealing in industries with high initial setup costs, or where customer acquisition is expensive. Section 4. The perils of playing the long game. While the strategy of losing to win can be tempting, it is not without significant risks. Companies often adopt this approach to gain market share or drive out competitors, but the consequences can be severe. One of the most significant risks is financial instability. Prolonged periods of operating at a loss can deplete cash reserves and limit the ability to invest in growth opportunities. Operating at a loss, especially for an extended period, can put immense strain on a company's resources. This can lead to layoffs, reduced employee morale, and even bankruptcy in extreme cases. Another risk is the potential damage to brand reputation. Consistently low prices or free services can create an image of low quality or unreliability. If customers become accustomed to extremely low prices or free services, it can be challenging to raise prices or introduce paid features later on. This can erode profit margins and make it difficult to sustain the business. This can lead to a perception of the brand as being cheap or unreliable, making it difficult to attract premium customers in the future. Ultimately, the long-game strategy requires careful consideration and a balanced approach to avoid these pitfalls. Section 5. Impact on stakeholders, employees, and customers. The strategy of losing to win can have a significant impact on both employees and customers. Employees may initially be energized by the company's ambitious growth plans, but can become demoralized if they perceive the strategy as reckless or unsustainable. For customers, the initial appeal of low prices and generous offers can wane if the quality of products or services deteriorates. Additionally, customers may become wary of the company's long-term intentions, particularly if they feel the company is using its market dominance to stifle competition or exploit customer loyalty. Section 6. Navigating the tightrope, successes and failures. There are notable examples of companies that have successfully employed the strategy of losing to win. These companies have taken calculated risks, understanding that short-term sacrifices can lead to long-term rewards. Amazon, for instance, famously operated at a loss for many years, reinvesting its revenue back into the business to fuel its rapid expansion and build a loyal customer base. This strategy allowed Amazon to dominate the e-commerce market and diversify into various sectors. However, there are also cautionary tales of companies that have failed to navigate the tightrope of short-term losses and long-term gains. These failures often stem from overestimating market demand or mismanaging resources. Companies like Quibi and WeWork, despite massive investments and initial hype, ultimately failed because their business models were unsustainable. They couldn't convert their initial buzz into lasting success. Their stories serve as stark reminders that even with significant funding, market dominance is not guaranteed, and customer loyalty, once lost, can be difficult to regain. It highlights the importance of sustainable growth and understanding customer needs.